Welcome, this is charlieTakes. This week we're going to talk about who won the election for the Prime Minister. Still, there's something left to do, but also we're going to talk about Japanese export regulation and also some cyber attack that happens to some famous company in Japan. And well, we have some other news, but let's get to it. And let's see what we have this week. Let's start. Well, let's start this week talking about who won the election, right? Because we have been talking about the election for a while. So let's see who was the person that got the most of the votes. And the winner is japannews. So she is if she is confirmed, that it's very much like almost 100% sure she's going to be confirmed. She's going to become the first female prime minister in the history of Japan. But also she is very conservative. This is kind of the way to appeal also to the right, which is, in the past election, it was clear that Japanese people was having this feeling about we have too many foreigners, a little bit of xenophobia, but it seems like at least this is appealing for them. So I expect this is a way to get more into the middle, I guess, middle ground for this, but let's see. And well, let's just hope she's open to ideas from the other contenders for this election. Well, because more ideas enrich what we can do. So let's hope for the best. And congrats to japannews. And that's it. Well, and now something that was very surprising for me, at least, it was like the Asahi company got hacked. And basically they got some ransomware attack. So well, what happened here is they got control of the order processing system, which is by having control of it and blocking access. Then the Asahi company was like, oh, we don't know where we can deliver, who is the client, where, how much, So this just basically impacted the whole chain of consumption. And some restaurants and bars reported some shortage already. So right now, indeed, for the beginning of this attack, they got impacted in 30 of the factories that they have for this. And at the moment, they have operating 6 breweries. So it seems like at least they can start, keep going, but it's not fully recovered yet. They're still trying to manage this thing. And for now, well, I don't know if for you, but at least I will enjoy what we can. And cheers. And that's it. And now talking about some changes in the immigration policies. Well, now they have introduced an increase especially for the manager visa, which was the one that you will get if you want to start a business in Japan. So for this, at the moment, you have a minimum capital investment for 5 million yen. But now it's going to change to 30 million yen, which is already 6 times what it was before. And not only that, is before you were able to, choose between you have the capital, then you do the investment, or you can have the option of hiring somebody local, somebody full time. And then by doing that, you will be able to get the visa. Before it was one or the other. Now you need to do both. And then before you were able to, get the evaluation from the immigration office about your plan for investment. And now you need a third party to review your plan. So there's a couple of changes, and all this is related because there has been some people abusing it. And also because, the sentiment at the moment that is kind of anti-immigration. And also because, they argued that there is also the inflation. This is still not in effect. So if you want to do something, do it faster. And that's it. Well, and now talking about exports. Well, it seems like Japan has a list. It's kind of a blacklist. It's about the people that they cannot sell a certain amount of stuff. So in this case, it's a list for not selling technology-related stuff to certain companies. In this case, China. And then China, of course, complained about this. And well, what they did is there's a big list of these companies that has been just kind of blacklisted. Japan cannot export there. the components for them. And so now the Beijing Minister of Commerce was complaining about this. After that, Japan seems like at least they removed from that list 2 companies. And so now the Minister of Commerce for Beijing, he stated that he's going to continue working with Japan on this to be able to unlock all the companies. I guess there's some pressure from America, because they are like putting these barriers for China to get this kind of components, so they have some progress in research and stuff like that. Anyway, let's hope that this is not generating more conflict, and that's it. Well, now talking about who's crying. Well, it seems like a man was arrested in Fukuoka, a 31-year-old man, and basically he was arrested under the pretense that he was scouting girls for the adult entertainment industry. And basically, after they arrest him, then he confessed and he said, yeah, okay, I did this. I recruited some girls to the subland in Fukuoka. So the crime in here is, I think, is related to the money. Indeed, it's this kind of these tricky things where the crime, it doesn't really relate in the action, but it's about the action and the money. So in this case, the problem that he got was because there was some receipt that he signed that was like, because he was recruiting, so it was about the scouting. So at the end, he got caught because of the receipt. So I will say, if you're going to do crime, don't ask for receipts. But it's better if you don't do crime. So just behave, and that's it.